Imagine you are a farmer, miner, or the like that lives in a rural area. You have had cancer or a specialized surgery. The specialized doctors live far from where you are. There are limited options for healthcare where you live. What are you going to do to get the best healthcare services? Currently, there are twice as many doctors per capita in the United States. Twice as many of those doctors are in urban areas rather than rural areas. Telehealth will be an important part of our future healthcare. However, the challenge is providing high-speed internet to everyone. Our rural communities lack the infrastructure for consumer broadband internet. To provide telehealth services, we must conquer this challenge for our rural communities. We must make it a priority to provide consumer broadband internet to our rural communities so that they have access to telehealth services. Due to our current circumstances, government and healthcare have had to look at a different approach to providing healthcare. Loosened restrictions have emboldened community leaders. There is a lack of high-speed internet in our rural areas, resulting in a lack of telehealth services. As a result, it has proven difficult to provide these services. Telehealth will be prominent in our future healthcare system. There's a lack of consumer broadband internet in our rural areas. According to the German Marshall Fund of the United States, the challenge to providing consumer broadband internet is installing fiber optic cable, fixed wire fiber optic cable. It is at an average 80% more expensive to install than in urban areas. Wireless internet, such as DSL or digital satellite linkage, is cheaper but less reliable. Fixed wire fiber optic cable provides 100 megabits per second internet speed, while DSL only provides 30. This does not meet consumer broadband standards. Strategic mapping to address these broadband gaps has proven the lack of high-speed internet in our rural areas. Rural communities will have the toughest time receiving telehealth services. If these broadband gaps are addressed, it will result in better access to telehealth. It will also make the virtual environment, enable the virtual environment to make telehealth more applicable. Coming from the National Civic Review, loosened restrictions has made it easier for clinics to see their patients. Coming from the Center of Budget and Policy Priorities states that loosened restrictions have given the government and healthcare system the ability to restructure the way healthcare is provided. Community leaders will look at which healthcare services are most in demand and then tailor to those demands. Telehealth will also reduce costs. Patients will have cheaper co-payments. Patients will also be able to skip unnecessary road trips to the doctor. To the future of our rural communities. Our rural communities are important to our urban livelihood. Farmers, miners, and the like make our urban lifestyle easier. It is essential that we find a way to provide them consumer broadband internet by improving our infrastructure. While it will be expensive, it will improve our entire infrastructure because we will be able to tap into it at almost any location.